the young and the restless spoilers. Welcome back to our channel, guys. It is another wild, chaotic day in the soap world, and honestly, we have a massive amount of ground to cover today. Grab a coffee or whatever you need to get through this, because the drama in Genoa City is reaching a boiling point, and my head is absolutely spinning from all these updates. Let's just jump right into the madness. So let's just get right into the biggest disaster of the week, the wedding of Sally Spectra and Billy Abbott. The writers have been hyping this up for days, making it sound like it was going to be this incredibly beautiful, perfect event. And the wedding was predicted to be just absolutely great, with so many intricate details and things to care about. The venue was probably decked out. The flowers were ordered. The champagne was on ice. And, part of me really wanted that for them. I really did. I wanted to see Sally in a gorgeous dress, just smiling for once. But let's be real here for a second. Who actually believes this was ever going to end well? I mean, look at their history. Look at what just happened literally a few episodes ago. Sally just lost her baby. She lost her baby in a horrific, traumatizing car crash in the pouring rain because she was fleeing from Billy and Jill's toxic paternity questions. And now they are rushing into a wedding? It feels like a massive Band-Aid, an expensive, emotionally unstable Band-Aid that Billy is trying to slap over a gaping wound. But anyway, the town was buzzing. The preparations were happening. There were so many expectations placed on this single day, but there was this dark cloud hanging over the whole thing. I just felt it. You guys felt it too, right? You can't just build a marriage on a foundation of fresh trauma and guilt. And then we have Jack Abbott stepping up as the best man. Billy actually asked Jack to stand by his side, which is sweet on the surface. It is a nice brotherly moment. Jack even told Billy how proud he is of him. He praised Billy for maturing and stepping up to the plate. But wait, did Jack really say that with a straight face? I mean, maybe I'm being too harsh. Okay, that sounded dramatic, but you get what I mean. Billy is a lot of things, but mature is a massive stretch right now. He literally just pushed his pregnant girlfriend into a panic attack that led to a devastating crash because he couldn't control his own insecurities. But Jack is ignoring all that, I guess. Jack is just happy his brother is settling down and doing the traditional Abbott thing. And honestly, Jack's own life is a complete disaster right now. He is dealing with Diane wanting a divorce because she caught him in bed with Nikki, and before that, Patty Williams, of all people. Jack is recklessly manipulating Patty to use her against Victor. So maybe Jack is just projecting. Maybe Jack just wants one normal, happy thing in his family right now to distract from his own messy choices. But calling Billy mature, that is a choice. A really weird choice by the writers, but it fits Jack's blind spot for his little brother. So the wedding day is approaching. Everything is supposed to be falling into place. And there is one massive, glaring issue. Where is Jill? Jill Abbott is nowhere to be found. She hasn't shown up. She hasn't RSVP'd. She is just entirely missing from the narrative right now. And you would think Billy would be relieved, right? Because Jill is the one who started the whole paternity doubt thing. Jill is the reason Sally got in that car in the first place. Jill's toxic meddling is the root cause of their current nightmare. But no, Billy is not relieved. Billy is completely falling apart. and I mean completely losing it. We are talking full-on screaming and crying. Billy broke down, sobbing to Jack, saying that everything is getting too complicated and he just wants his mom back. He wants his mother. A grown man crying for his mommy on his wedding day. And honestly, it is pathetic, but also really, really sad. It just shows how fundamentally broken Billy is inside. He relies on Jill's approval so much, even when she actively ruins his life and hurts the woman he claims to love. He needs her there to validate him. He is regressing right before our eyes, acting like a scared little boy instead of a groom about to support his traumatized bride. But the real tragedy, the absolute massive bombshell of all this, Sally is gone. She just vanished right before the wedding. Poof. She didn't leave a note. She didn't pack a huge bag. She left absolutely nothing behind. And my jaw is on the floor. I mean, what were they thinking? Did the writers really just do this to her again? Sally Spectra disappears on her wedding day. The venue is ready. Jack is standing there in his suit. Billy is crying over his missing mother. And the bride is missing. And now everyone is panicking. But the biggest question on social media right now, and the question I have been staring at my screen trying to figure out is, was she kidnapped? Or did she run? Let's think about this. Let's really break this down because the implications are huge. Kidnapping is always a possibility in Genoa City. We literally just had Matt Clark kidnapping people and locking them in basements. We have Victor Newman doing shady things every other Tuesday. So someone taking Sally is not out of the realm of possibility. Could it be Jill? Did Jill hire someone to snatch Sally so she wouldn't marry Billy? That sounds crazy. But this is Jill we are talking about. She hates Sally. She thinks Sally is a gold digger who's dragging Billy down. Or maybe it's someone from Sally's past in L.A. But honestly, I don't think she was kidnapped. I really don't. I think she ran. I think the trauma finally caught up to her. Think about what Sally has been through over the last year. She lost baby Ava with Adam. That destroyed her. She carried that guilt for so long, blaming herself for every little thing. And then she finally starts to find some peace with Billy. She gets pregnant again. She goes through the terrifying anxiety of taking that test with Audra holding her hand. And what happens? The man she loves, the man she is supposed to trust, turns around and questions if the baby is even his. He lets his mother get in his head. And Sally, in a blind panic, drives off into a storm and loses another baby. That kind of pain, you don't just put on a white dress and smile for the cameras after that. You just don't. I think she was sitting in that bridal suite, looking in the mirror, and she just snapped. She realized she is tying herself to a man who didn't trust her when it mattered most. She is marrying into a family where the matriarch literally hates her guts. And she just bolted. And you know what? If she did run, I don't blame her. I really don't. Good for her. Run, Sally. Run. Because Billy Abbott is a walking red flag. He means well. He really does. But he is a mess. He is a chaotic, destructive mess. He tries to fix his guilt by buying rings and planning weddings. He thinks if he just marries her, it will erase the fact that he doubted her. It will erase the car crash. It will erase the miscarriage and the blood and the tears. But it doesn't work like that. You can't just slap a wedding over a tragedy and call it healed. And I think Sally finally realized that, or Maybe I'm giving the writers too much credit. Maybe she really was kidnapped by some random goon, and we are about to get a hostage storyline. But I hope she ran. Uh, I hope she's sitting on a beach somewhere, far away from the Abbotts and the Newmans, just breathing for once. But let's zoom out and look at the bigger pattern here. This show loves to torture Sally Spectra. They really do. Every time she gets a sliver of happiness, they rip it away. She gets a great job, fired. She gets a great guy, he breaks her heart. She gets pregnant, tragedy strikes twice. It is exhausting to watch. The fans on social media are exhausted. We are all just so tired of seeing this woman cry and suffer while the men around her make terrible decisions. And now she is missing. If she is kidnapped, she is probably tied to a chair in some dusty warehouse waiting for Billy or Adam to save her. If she ran, she is out there alone, grieving two babies, with no support system. Well, maybe Audra knows where she is. Audra Charles has been her rock lately. Remember when Audra sat with her while she took the pregnancy test? Audra knows what it's like to lose a baby. Audra is the only one who actually understands Sally right now. So if Sally ran, I bet Audra helped her. I bet Audra gave her some cash and a burner phone and told her to get the hell out of Dodge. I would actually love that. Audra playing the secret accomplice to help Sally escape the Abbott circus. That would be a great twist. And what is Billy going to do now? He is already crying for his mother like a toddler. Now his bride is missing. Billy is going to spiral hard. We are going to get Dark Billy again. He might even go back to his old habits, the gambling, the drinking, the reckless behavior, because Billy cannot handle rejection and he cannot handle guilt. And right now, he has a massive dose of both. Jack is going to have to clean up this mess. Jack, who is already drowning in his own drama, Jack is going to have to peel Billy off the floor and try to figure out where Sally went. It is going to be a complete train wreck. I just can't get over the image of Billy screaming that things are too complicated. Of course they are complicated. Billy, you made them complicated. You questioned the mother of your child and drove her away. And now he wants Jill to fix it. He wants his mom to swoop in and make the bad feelings go away. It is so frustrating to watch a character refuse to take accountability for his own actions. He is playing the victim on the day he was supposed to be stepping up as a husband. So, what do you guys think? Is she kidnapped? Did she run? Did Jill lock her in a closet somewhere to stop the wedding? I am just so frustrated with this whole storyline, but I am also completely hooked. It's clunky, it's messy, but it is peak soap drama. I just hope wherever Sally is, she is safe. But this is Genoa City, so she probably isn't. We will have to wait and see how this all shakes out next week. But right now, this wedding is officially a disaster of epic proportions, and I am here for the fallout. Let me know your theories in the comments, because I am out of breath just thinking about it.